Greetings to another video. I've got to do another hill climb because this weekend I was meant to go out and do a 200k Audax, but the storms called it off. It was like 60-mile-an-hour wind, so I decided to do a hill climb, a little short hill climb for you instead. And this is Artist Lane, so this is the start of it where I've just turned off. Artist Lane is a really popular one, especially with Manchester Rapha. There's been like 11,000 people do it. The distance is 1.82 kilometers, 5% gradient and about 84 meters difference climbing. I've only done it maybe once or twice before, and the last time I did it was about 2 years ago, I think. So I had like a vague idea of what it was like. I couldn't really remember it though. And so yes, this is the climb. I mean, it was really wet and quite gravelly. Not the best conditions if you wanted to do like a PB on it. I did get one because it had been 2 years. So yeah, you can see what's bottom left, the average gradient bottom right, my what's speed top left, and then also my cadence. So as you can see, like, and as we've I guess chatted about before, I like sitting down to climb. I'm not a big fan of getting out of the saddle as much, especially if I'm going to do an effort. I like just plugging away at the climb. But how pretty is this climb? It is incredible. So Artist Lane it's in Alderley Edge, which is Cheshire, which is about, 20k south of Manchester. You can see I'm blowing my nose. Oh my god, I get such a wet dog nose when I'm riding. And yeah, so you can see my watts. And I think for this was not my best at all. I'm not disappointed with it because it doesn't really mean anything, but my watts were kind of a bit all over the place, and I think that was because if you look in a minute, there's a flood going through the climb, and Richard, who was pacing me, he went to stop and I was like, no, keep going, and then I was kind of like saying hold back for me, like, so I was shouting him kind of to try and pace me up. So yeah, but it's just such a fun thing to do. Like, this doesn't mean anything. I'm not doing it to be like, everyone needs to do it, but it is so much fun. And I feel like, especially on these shorter ones, I definitely need to improve on, just practice more, because I don't really ever do the short ones. I like longer climb efforts. So I quite like doing the shorter, like higher powered efforts, I guess. Oh, look at that sunshine. It was so nice. We only went out and did like maybe an hour, because the weather was so nice. I was like, oh yeah, we'll go out just for an hour just to do this. This was actually after riding Alpe du Zwift in the morning. So also, by the way, if any of you came and did that Zwift ride with me, thank you so much. So like 460 people that came and did it. So really good. But like, look at all that water there. It's so gravelly. And so that kind of slowed me down a little bit, because I was just like, ooh, it's a little bit sketchy. It actually doesn't, maybe it does look a little bit rough. It was really rough. It's such a nice part, Cheshire, but the roads around there are bad. They are real bad. So again, yeah, if you were wanting to do like the best time, don't go and do it on a wet day when it's gravelly and there's crap being kicked up. Do it on a day where you've got really nice dry roads. Because for me, it doesn't really matter. Like, I don't really care what the time is. I just like going to do an effort just to kind of get my legs ticking over. But yeah, that's what I was saying, is that morning I'd done Alpe du Zwift, so my legs were a little bit tired. I was like, I'm still doing it. God, look, like I'm really struggling there. It's like 11%. I mean, it's not flat. It looks flat on there, but it does kick up a little bit in some places. So yeah, it's a really good climb. Let me know if you've done it. Yeah, I will go out and do it again in summer, I think. It's such a pretty climb. I know some people were saying that the Rake one, it was not that pretty, but I mean, I like it. But like, look at all that there. So much water. And it is just about getting out on your bike and just having a little smash fest if you want one every now and again. Cause like that, look how like that's really dropping. Those numbers are really dropping. But I do like it. And I think you are enjoying like kind of seeing me actually ride. So I'll keep doing them if you want me to keep doing these videos. So I am going to do, in my head, I've got 3 climbs that I'm definitely going to do. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks. So some of them have been requested by yourselves. So you will see the climbs that I'm going to do. So the only thing that I would say about this climb that I would do again differently if it was in this weather is because it finishes on a main road, and I had rim brakes, and this is the only time I'm ever going to say it, I think, but I wish I'd had disc brakes because I had to like stop pedaling quite a bit back. So if you really wanted a really, really good time, take disc if it's wet, because rim brakes just don't brake as well when it's wet. So there, look how far, like the end isn't until pretty much there. So yeah, that would be the only thing that I would change if I was going to do it again. And then this is the descent. It's just so pretty, so prettiful. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Let me know if you've ridden it, and let me know what other climbs you want to do, because this is going to be like a bit of a series that I'm going to continue throughout the year, doing these videos for you because you seem to really like them. So let me know which climbs you want me to ride, and I will see you next video. Oh, very quickly, I did get a PB back, a minute and 20 faster, and my average was 20 kilometers an hour. I think my watts were like average of 310 watts for like the 5 or so minutes, so I can definitely do more than that. But anyway, yes, I will see you next video.